Well, that was a surprise. So Land of Bad is a brand new action movie that technically came out last week, and I found out about it through a Reddit post. The film is directed by William Eubank, and it stars Liam and Luke Hemsworth, Ricky Whittle, Milo Ventimiglia, and Russell Crowe. When a Delta Force team is ambushed in enemy territory, their only hope lies with an Air Force drone pilot as the eyes in the sky during a brutal 48-hour battle for survival. This movie had zero promotion. The fact that I had to find out about it through a Reddit post is crazy. And last week, people were either going to go see Bob Marley or they were wasting their hard-earned cash on Madam Web. So those were the only two options at the time, at least so we thought. But yeah, Land of the Bad, it's here. It's been here for a week. So let's talk about it. First off, the action in this movie is incredible. It is very immersive and it keeps you on the edge of your seat. But it's one of those films guys can look at it and be like, hell yeah, brother. The action in this movie is clean and very well edited. Like there could be a scene where a truck will explode and as the flames are emerging from the truck, the camera will just drive right into the explosion and take the audience with them. Like this is a ride at Universal Studios. Like it really added to the immersive experience. Or there could be scenes where there's hand-to-hand combat and there are very little cuts, or there's not like 18 plus cuts just to make that one scene. Like it just looked crisp. And the best part about it all, there is no shaky cam. Actually, you know what? I take that back. There is one or maybe two scenes where the camera is just viscerally shaking as it is following the main character who is running away from danger. Does that really count as shaky cam? But overall, the action here is pretty badass. And to add more seasoning to the meat, this movie has quite a lot of slow motion shots. Like a lot. More than you would think. In fact, there are so many slow motion shots, you would have thought Zack Snyder directed it. And that is not a bad thing. Because if there's one thing about Zack Snyder, is that this man loves his slow motion shots. And quite frankly, so do I. But those slow motion shots were just chef's kiss. Like, and the funny thing about them is that they would appear when you would kind of least expect it. The thing about this movie is that it really is a blend between Guy Ritchie's The Covenant and Extraction, but if it was directed by Zack Snyder. And also, this movie has some amazing production and CGI. Like, I don't think there was one scene where I was like, yep, that is a green screen. But no, the CGI and the production is just incredible. It looked so good, you would have thought that they actually dropped a nuke on this remote island. Like, where did this movie come from? This movie really is a simple, kick-ass military movie. Good enough for me. And I really did love the cast here, especially from Liam Hemsworth and Russell Crowe. I really enjoyed Liam Hemsworth as the lead role to play this Air Force drone pilot who is practically dropped in the middle of, well, no man's land, who is flat out scared as shitless. You see him evolve into this soldier and do what he has to do to save him and the entire crew. And I love stories like that. I find it fascinating. And Russell Crowe... Russell Crowe is probably the most unserious thing of this entire movie, and I loved it. If I can describe Russell Crowe's character, this may be a little weird, but he's like that one uncle that everybody is cool with in the family. Like, this man has stories that he can tell for days, and on top of that, two things that we can all say about him: he may be a little bit stubborn, but he is humble and he cares for his staff and crew. I only have one issue with this entire movie. So there is a scene where our main heroes get captured and they're being tortured. And as they're being tortured, the scene will cut from them being tortured to Russell Crowe going grocery shopping. I kid you not. So one moment our main characters are being tortured in the most inhumane ways imaginable, and then boom, Russell Crowe is grocery shopping for his wife. It kind of took away the serious tone that we were seeing with the torture scene, or torture scenes, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? Like, one moment it's serious, then it goes to comedy, then serious, and then comedy. It kind of was a mixed bag of what should the tone be? But the tone in that scene was kind of a little bit jumbled, and I just wish they stuck to just one tone and just that. But in the end, Land of Bad, hell yeah, brother. This movie's got action, blood, fighting, explosions, slow motion, Russell Crowe. You get an A in my book. So, plugging Land of Bad. into the rank system, I am placing this one into the pinnacle zone. I had a really fun time with it. Seriously, I would highly recommend it. And it's such a shame because I don't think the movie is doing very well in the box office. If this movie had better marketing, it would be making way more money than what it currently is. But yeah, that is pretty much my review for Land of Bad. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about Land of Bad. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Will you be seeing this movie now? Whatever you thought, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next one.